Hello and welcome to another edition of Metamorphosis. And today I have somebody incredibly talented. Nithya Sivan has taken the badminton world by storm. If you see at one point in time, 4 golds in 5 tournaments, seeded number one, claiming that she's her own opponent, herself sets the bar and then tries to break that down. She's been a breath of fresh air in Indian para badminton. And if Gaurav Khanna is to be believed, of course, Paris Paralympics, but more importantly, even looking forward to LA and beyond. Nithya, thank you very much for joining me for this interview. मुझे ये बताइए, from 2021 end, in just about a year and a half, आपने तो multiple international medals जीता है, आपने world championship medals जीता है, and then you made a comment which I was reading, जहां आपने कहा है कि I am my own opponent. I give a lot of, I make a lot of unforced errors and I've given points, but I am my own opponent. मुझे थोड़ा सा please समझाइए this belief.
First, thank you for inviting me to this interview. Uh, yes, I believe that I am my own opponent. Uh, I'm because I made so many errors on court, but it is not like opponent taking points from me. I give easy points few times, so I try to control those errors and stop me from making those unnecessary points giving like that. And yes, in within a span of 1.5, I have reached a long way far from that starting. Uh, Gaurav Khanna sir was with me and he held my hands and he took me this far. And yes, he's all behind me teaching everything how to control. And yeah, he's the man.
You are just 18 years old. At this age, you have already won so many international medals. When you look back at the last 1.5 years, Nithya, just tell me a little bit about it. Does this, because when I look at your career and I look at the track record in the last 1.5 years, fantastic. Are you, I mean, does it seem real? And give me a sense of, your, how did badminton start for you? How did you get to Gaurav Khanna? Tell me the story.
Badminton just started playing on streets with friends and family, and slowly seeing it bigger on like TV channels and Indian athletes proving themselves in Olympics and all. And then I started training for myself, and it was not that serious those times. I just started playing. I just got some interest to go out of home. I started training in an academy. So like in the starting it was just badminton for me, but slowly I got my own interest and I started playing district and state matches where I was winning certain cups and medals and all. And then in 2021, I got to know about Paralympics, which I was like same from TV. I got to know, and after that, one of my dad's colleague who plays para badminton, he noticed me and he spoke to my dad, and then they both had a connection and he gave some reference to dad and we met Badri sir and he got me to Gaurav sir and then it started. I started training here in Lucknow and which was totally different. It was so professionally well trained here in Lucknow. Athletes were so good, like a family. Everyone takes care of each other and helps during training, and also it was very beautiful journey for me this past 1 year. And tournament going to Asian Youth for me going abroad, India was very new, and I was so afraid to step out of India and going in long flights and all. It was very new for me. And Asian Youth, it was uh, like for me it was okay. It was little easy for me to take over, so I performed good. And when I traveled my first big international tournament like Spain, I started and I was so afraid to meet world number one players and all. And of course, everyone, athletes and sir was there with me. They told how to be disciplined and to go on court, to come out and to be in a tournament. I learned so many things from everyone around me. So winning, I got a gold in my first tournament. So it was very happy for me where I represented India amongst so many good athletes, and I got gold. I felt very happy and proud.
One
And
minute, one
from
minute.
there, I didn't stop myself.
1 minute. You said, it is such a humbling answer that you were skeptical about traveling on a flight. Then, when you met better players, you were skeptical. This is how it is. I mean, this is the story. This is the incredible India that we keep talking about. Look at the kind of talent. Anybody who is watching this show or will watch this show, this is the India we need to celebrate. Nithya, just tell me a little bit more. I mean, traveling an international flight, getting on to, traveling for India, going there, did it sort of tell me a little bit more? I mean, what was the reaction in the family? What was the reaction, among your own peers? Just tell me a little bit more about that.
Family, like they couldn't express any words. They always so emotional, and they were feeling so proud that I made them all proud. And I took the right path, and I traveled all through. And India was written on my printed on my T-shirt, which was like everyone felt very happy and always getting goosebumps when I was playing. They were watching me live on YouTube and all. And after each and every match, like my dad used to call me, brother used to like so happily he used to do call, and he used to enjoy my victory every time because he's also a cricket and badminton player. He also represented district, and also he knew how tough it for an athlete to get out and to perform good. So he took my victory as his victory where he couldn't continue his sports due to studies. So he was very happy celebrating, and grandma, of course, she's very emotional. She also kept it so close to her, and all my friends also who supported
One minute,
from
stop you
training
there.
also. Like I have so many friends.
Stop you there. When the tricolor, when you won gold, when you won the gold medal, Nithya, and you've not won one, you've won many gold medals. When the tricolor went up and when the national anthem was being played for you, can you describe that to me?
That like that moment, I keep it very personally to me, which like I have dreamed. I have a big dream of doing that because I see so many athletes who is doing the great job, and like watching it on TV, which uh, got me there to stand, hold up there, and our flag was there and national anthem played. Not even not only Indian athletes were standing, all the world, all over the world, athletes have come. Everyone was standing and giving respect to India, and Indian anthem was playing there. And I felt very good, like everyone respected us, and it was a very great moment for me.
When you came back after your first medal, how was it at home? When you came back to father, to mother, to grandmother, to brother, how was it at home?
They always so happy, and because no one have traveled abroad in our family, so I was the one to go out first. And in the first ever tournament, no one expected that I will be back with medal, but I got gold, and so everyone was very happy and they were stunned with my performance, and they celebrated it like a Diwali festival, which brought so much happiness inside home and all around the family.
So what do you remember what you ate at home? Did they make special sweets? Did you have a cheat meal and a cheat day? Did mama make something special for you?
Yeah, like not even only in home, and all friends and family, everyone came. Like neighbors came, they all bought so many things for me, and they were also taking it as their own victory, like not neighbors and all. Like it was a huge thing in our area. where going out of country and getting medals was a new thing to our area. So everyone were very happy and emotional.
Fantastic. And this is the past. But what about the present? There is the Asian Para Games, then there is Paris Olympics, then it's how are you training? How, because clearly you have now established yourself. The country knows that you have talent. All of us in the media know you have talent. How is Nithya preparing herself for the next 1 year, the Asian Games and Paris?
I have come so far and I should not stop here. Yes, no one can now defeat me. I'm on the top. But then suddenly players of Indonesia and China newly they came, and yes, they are of course better than me. But I'm not that down from them. I can of course defeat them. So sir is having several plans for me, and all our academy coaches, physical trainers, everyone are supporting me in developing myself. Yes, we have Asian Games in 2 months, which is very important for me, and like have to train properly without any downs and have to focus on everything, especially on diet and fitness level. Without injuries, I wanted to go on court because injuries are a thing which pulls me down every time, which takes my mind off, like I cannot perform well. If I'm injury free, then I will be able to put out my best and I will bring medals. So I'm focused on fitness and everything now. And like before it was there, now it is very serious and we all are very focused and going in a
Okay. And who's your role model? You said you watch television, you grew up watching TV and Indian players winning at international stage. Who is your role model in badminton? Who is your idol? Who's your hero?
Actually, speaking about India, yes, I like Saina Nehwal, PV Sindhu, almost all athletes I like, but the on top I like Lin Dan, who is a god of badminton, who inspires so many people, and like his records and his game level, his uh, titles, and so many things are there which inspires us in a different way. So yes, I'm inspired by Lin Dan and yes, I want to become like him.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm sure you will be. And the Asian Para Games is in Lin Dan's country. I mean, one of the greatest ever badminton players. So, great role model to have. And clearly, Nithya, at your age, as I said, at the age of 18, you have done enormous things for India already. You have won multiple international medals. You've broken the ceiling. So the world is your oyster. All I will say is, with Gaurav Khanna as coach, with the Paralympic Committee of India backing you, with the media, more importantly, your family, your grandmother, your mother, your father, your brother, all of them backing you, no one can stop you. More power to you. All the very best to you. We will keep celebrating. And thank you very, very much for joining me.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.